and there was some women around, awesome men around, that he told you were part of the party, you're probably going to jail.
There are so many witnesses. There are so many victims.
Many of us failed to notice that long before Diddy's recent controversy, numerous celebrities had already come forward with unsettling insights into the shadows of his character and lifestyle. Among them, Usher, Katt Williams, and Mase. From subtle hints to direct accusations, they have shared their experiences and concerns, leaving us to ponder the truths that lie beneath Diddy's fame. Remember that it's never too late. As long as you're here and listen to them, you'll still understand the real Diddy. Number 1. Usher. The relationship between Sean P. Diddy Combs and emerging artists in the music industry has often been portrayed as a rite of passage, filled with excitement and opportunities. However, upon closer inspection, these relationships may contain more complex and unsettling dynamics, particularly when viewed through the lens of Usher's experiences living with Combs as a teenager. At just 13 years old, Usher spent a year under Diddy's roof, a formative time that shaped his early career, but also exposed him to a lifestyle that he later admitted was bewildering and, at times, concerning. In a candid interview with Howard Stern in 2016, Usher reflected on this unique chapter of his life, answering questions that peeled back layers of his time with the music mogul. Stern probed, "Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, they keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?" Usher's response hinted at both the allure and the darker aspects of that lifestyle. "I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them." On the surface, this might seem like a badge of honor, an indication of youthful resilience and the ability to keep pace with the adults around him. Yet, Usher's tone suggested something deeper was at play. He elaborated on his confusion regarding the environment he was immersed in. "I didn't, quote, understand what he was even looking at. Very curious things were taking place." This admission is particularly revealing. It speaks to the duality of his experience. While he was drawn into the glamour of the music industry, he simultaneously grappled with an unsettling realization that there were aspects of the lifestyle he couldn't fully comprehend. Usher went to live with Diddy to witness the lifestyle he aspired to emulate, but instead found himself in a world that raised more questions than answers. Perhaps the most telling part of Usher's reflection came when he stated, "I wouldn't want my children attending, quote, puffy camp like their father." This sentiment underscores a palpable concern about the influence and environment that Combs created. Usher's protective instincts toward his own children highlight an understanding that the glitz of the music industry might also come with perilous undertones. It poses an important question. What does it mean for young artists to navigate these spaces, and at what cost? The complexities of this narrative are further amplified by the experiences of Usher's protege, Justin Bieber, who would later spend a brief but notable period with Combs. Reports suggest that Bieber's encounter with Combs lasted just 48 hours, but the implications of that time echo Usher's earlier warnings. In what could be interpreted as a cry for help, Bieber's actions following that meeting included giving Combs a fake phone number when asked for his contact information. His nonchalant delivery of the number, "So, okay, my number? Yeah, I'm going to tell you my number. Yeah, it's 555, yes. Okay, 5555. This seems to signal more than just playful banter. Number 2. Katt Williams. During an appearance on Shannon Sharpe's podcast, Club Shay, Williams made a bold proclamation about the future of his career while also expressing concern over the notorious parties hosted by Diddy. "I sure hope I have a club, Shay, after this year. It's going to be in a dimension it's never been. Yeah, it's going to be the greatest thing floating in 2024. Mark my words," he confidently stated. This declaration hinted at Williams' aspirations beyond comedy, suggesting he was preparing for a major business endeavor that could shift the landscape of entertainment in the coming year. However, it was Williams' comments regarding Diddy that captured more attention. especially in the wake of the allegations that would soon dominate headlines. He advised listeners about the importance of setting boundaries, exclaiming emphatically, "And you gotta tell him no. You gotta tell him no. I did see. I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so I need." This insistence on saying no to Diddy reflects not only Williams's personal experiences, but also resonates with the narratives emerging from various artists who have spoken out against Combs' alleged misconduct. Although Williams did not delve deeply into the specifics of his experiences with Diddy, he did convey a sense of urgency about protecting oneself, particularly referencing a certain area of his body. While this statement was somewhat cryptic, it hinted at a fear of physical vulnerability or exploitation within the environments that Diddy purportedly cultivated. This vague yet alarming sentiment was further amplified when Williams took another shot at Diddy later in the conversation, saying, "I know how blessed I am if I look at it, I got it. That's how Diddy be feeling, come on, man." His words painted a picture of someone who has navigated the complexities of the entertainment industry while remaining cautious of those who might take advantage of their position. The significance of Williams' comments became increasingly clear as more allegations emerged against Diddy regarding his so-called freak-out parties. These events, characterized by reports of questionable behavior and alleged abuse, have led to a collective reckoning among those who have been associated with Combs. As the public began to scrutinize these parties, Williams's earlier warnings took on a new light, suggesting he may have been offering a glimpse into a world that many artists had tried to navigate but were often left traumatized by. Number 3. Rodney Lil Rod Jones. The unfolding legal drama surrounding Sean Diddy Combs has garnered significant media attention, particularly with the emergence of Rodney Lil Rod Jones as a key figure in the allegations against the music mogul. A producer on Combs' album, The Love Album. Off the grid, Jones was one of the first individuals to take decisive legal action against Diddy, laying the groundwork for the serious allegations that would follow. Jones's lawsuit suggested that his role as a producer was entangled with a range of inappropriate behaviors that extended far beyond the professional realm. He has made alarming claims regarding the presence of hidden cameras within Combs's home, alleging that these devices were used to surveil him and possibly others in compromising situations. This assertion adds a layer of complexity to the allegations, as it implies a premeditated effort by Combs to assert control and dominance over individuals within his inner circle. Moreover, Jones has described aggressive tactics allegedly employed by Combs, suggesting that these were used to coerce compliance and silence dissent. Such behavior, if proven true, reflects a broader pattern of manipulation that has been hinted at in various other allegations against the mogul. The legal documents filed by Jones detail claims of unwanted advances and uncomfortable encounters, particularly highlighting the proximity required during their working relationship. He alleges that he often found himself in private moments with Combs that were far from professional, raising concerns about the nature of their interactions. One of the more disturbing aspects of Jones's allegations involves an incident in which he claimed to have woken up in a compromising situation after feeling unwell. This account suggests not only a lack of agency on his part, but also points to an environment where boundaries were routinely crossed. Such claims resonate with a growing narrative of misconduct within the entertainment industry, where power dynamics often lead to the exploitation of vulnerable individuals. In addition to his personal experiences, Jones's lawsuit implicates other figures within Combs's sphere, including Combs's son, Justin, and his chief of staff, Christina Coram. By suggesting that Coram's actions mirrored those of individuals involved in other high-profile misconduct cases, Jones is drawing parallels that amplify the seriousness of his allegations. This broader implication suggests that the culture surrounding Diddy may have enabled and perpetuated such behavior, creating a toxic environment for those who worked closely with him. Number 4. Cassie Ventura. The tumultuous relationship between Sean Diddy Combs and model-turned-singer Cassie Ventura has captured public attention for over a decade, characterized by both their shared successes in the entertainment industry and the darker undertones of their personal life. Their relationship, which lasted from 2007 until 2018, was marked by moments of affection and creativity, but also significant turbulence and allegations of misconduct that have surfaced in recent years. Ventura often alluded to the struggles in their relationship through her social media posts, creating a narrative that suggested an undercurrent of dissatisfaction. In 2015, she shared a poignant image of a sleeping baby on Instagram, captioning it with the words, "How I sleep, knowing that I'm single and nobody's cheating on me. Nobody's cheating." This statement was interpreted by many as a veiled reference to her concerns about fidelity and trust within her relationship with Combs. Such candid expressions hinted at the complexities of their bond, revealing a deeper sense of turmoil beneath the glamorous surface often portrayed by celebrity couples. By 2016, reports of a heated disagreement between the two emerged, with witnesses noting raised voices coming from a Beverly Hills residence. The couple reportedly retreated into a bedroom during the altercation, an action that stirred speculation about the severity of their conflicts. Such incidents underscored a pattern of emotional volatility that seemed to define their time together. Combs responded to the renewed scrutiny by issuing an apology, a move that many viewed as an acknowledgement of the serious nature of Ventura's allegations. His apology, while perhaps aimed at mitigating backlash, also served to highlight the impact of public opinion on personal matters. Number 5. Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams has had a complicated and multifaceted relationship with Sean Diddy Combs, one that reflects the dynamics of power, rivalry, and the ever-shifting landscape of celebrity culture. Her journey with Diddy has seen its ups and downs, particularly marked by her personal experiences and the professional fallout that ensued. In 1998, after being fired from her position at Hot 97, Williams publicly accused Combs of playing a role in her termination. The fallout from that incident left a lasting impact on her career and perspective on the music mogul. In her 2004 memoir, she recounted the ordeal, stating, "I will never forget the hell Combs put me through." This sentiment encapsulates the feelings of betrayal and frustration she experienced during that tumultuous period, despite her assertion that she did not harbor hate towards him. Williams's ability to separate personal grievances from professional admiration is a testament to her complex view of Diddy, whose influence in the industry is undeniable. Fast forward to 2015, and Williams found herself addressing the unfolding drama surrounding Diddy and his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. During a segment on her talk show, she casually mentioned the allegations that Ventura was hiding from Combs. In a characteristic blend of humor and critique, Williams remarked on Ventura's attire, saying, "This is a beautiful dress, by the way, that she has on. And Puffy, you look great for all the hard partying." This commentary painted Diddy as both a glamorous figure and a man deeply entrenched in the party lifestyle, suggesting a level of complicity in the chaos surrounding his relationships. Williams described Combs as a mogul, a term that encompasses both respect for his achievements and recognition of the complexities that come with such power. In the same vein, Williams did not shy away from probing questions about Combs' past relationships, particularly with Jennifer Lopez. In one memorable moment on her show, she asked Lopez if she would ever consider reuniting with Diddy, to which Lopez's mother, Guadalupe Rodriguez, offered a glance that spoke volumes, perhaps indicating that the wounds of the past still lingered. This moment encapsulated the public's fascination with the tumultuous history between these high-profile figures, a narrative that has been revisited time and again as their lives unfolded in the media. Despite their rocky past, Diddy and Williams maintained a somewhat cordial relationship over the years. The two even reconciled in 2017, a move that signaled a potential softening of their earlier animosities. However, as the legal issues surrounding Diddy began to escalate, fans of both Williams and Combs were left eagerly anticipating her take on the situation. With the news of Diddy's arrest and the serious allegations against him, Williams found herself at the center of a storm, leading her to comment on the exhausting nature of the unfolding drama. "You are exhausting me. Let me tell you something. This week has been hella exhausting," she remarked, capturing the frenetic energy that seemed to envelop the entertainment world at that moment. Number 6. Aubrey O'Day. In celebrity culture, certain figures seem to attract a web of interconnected relationships that weave through various industries and personalities. One such intriguing link exists between music mogul Sean "Diddy" Combs and former President Donald Trump, with singer and reality star Aubrey O'Day serving as a significant connection point. O'Day's experiences with both men illuminate the complexities of power dynamics in the entertainment industry and the often problematic nature of celebrity mentorship. O'Day, who first rose to fame as a member of the girl group Danity Kane, was once mentored by Diddy during her time on his reality show, Making the Band. Reflecting on her experience working closely with Combs for 6 years, she stated, "I am a very strict and focused businesswoman because working for Diddy trained me to have to be perfect. This training, however, came at a cost, as her reflections reveal the high-pressure environment that Diddy fostered. It was an atmosphere where perfection was expected, and the consequences of failing to meet those expectations were dire." When O'Day later appeared on the 5th season of The Celebrity Apprentice, hosted by Trump, she found herself navigating another high-stakes environment. During her interactions with Trump, she seemed to tiptoe around her past with Diddy, particularly when Trump praised Combs, declaring him a good guy. O'Day's reluctance to affirm or deny this sentiment, responding with, "I don't want to answer that question," showcased the complicated feelings she harbored about her former boss. While Trump was quick to defend Diddy, O'Day's non-committal stance highlighted the tension between admiration and criticism that can often exist in mentorship relationships, especially when those relationships involve powerful figures known for their intense management styles. In a 2019 interview with Variety, O'Day delved deeper into her tumultuous experience on Making the Band, shedding light on the darker aspects of working under Diddy. She recalled feeling scared to death about the potential repercussions of his temperamental behavior. O'Day elaborated, "Each day, I experienced everything from race remarks to sexism, and a lot of it was scary." Her reflections painted a stark picture of the toxic environment fostered by Diddy, where not only was there pressure to succeed, but also a pervasive atmosphere of fear and discomfort due to the systemic issues of sexism and racial insensitivity. Interestingly, O'Day also referenced her conversations with Gene, Diddy's bodyguard, suggesting that there are deeper unspoken narratives surrounding Diddy's behavior that have yet to be revealed. "He's got stuff in the tuck that he hasn't put out there," she mentioned, hinting at the possibility of more explosive stories lurking beneath the surface. This sentiment resonated with a broader context where many individuals in the industry have experienced, witnessed, or heard tales of Diddy's alleged misconduct, raising questions about the hidden truths behind the glamorous facade of celebrity life. Number 7. Mace. The saga between Sean "Diddy" Combs and Mace encapsulates the tumultuous nature of relationships in the music industry, particularly in the realm of hip-hop where loyalty and financial dealings often become tangled. Mace emerged in the 1990s as not just a rapper, but as one of Diddy's most charismatic hypemen. His contributions to the Bad Boy Records label were pivotal, leading to the release of 3 studio albums that achieved considerable commercial success. However, behind the glitz and glamour, a storm was brewing, a rift that would expose the darker side of their collaboration. Mace's eventual fallout with Combs was marked by feelings of betrayal and resentment. He articulated his grievances candidly, stating, "I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So, the disdain that I got for Puff is more like you trying to keep me here." This statement reflects a broader narrative, common among artists who feel exploited in the industry. Mace claimed that Combs had cheated him out of a fair publishing deal worth $20,000 and had been withholding royalties for decades. This pattern of financial grievances is not unique to Mase. It highlights a systemic issue within the music business, where artists often find themselves at the mercy of their labels and managers. In a 2022 interview, Diddy responded to Mace's claims by asserting that Mase owed him $3 million, countering his former collaborator's narrative with, "That's facts, I got the receipts." He maintained that he had invested in Mace's second album, a project that, according to him, never materialized as expected. Diddy's frustration was evident as he stated, "I'm not going back and forth with Mace, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going back and forth with nobody." This defensive posture reveals the complexities of their relationship, showcasing how financial disputes can lead to deep-seated animosity between individuals who were once allies. However, the narrative surrounding Diddy's financial dealings was far from isolated. In a surprising turn of events, Diddy returned the publishing rights to Mace and several other artists from Bad Boy Records in the following year. This gesture could be interpreted as a recognition of past wrongs or an attempt to mitigate growing scrutiny over the label's treatment of its artists. Yet, the repercussions of this situation continued to unfold, as it became evident that Mace was not the only artist feeling aggrieved. Fast forward to 2024, and the pattern of discontent among Diddy's former collaborators continued to emerge. Don Richard, a former member of the girl group Danity Kane, filed a lawsuit against Combs, claiming roughly $5 million in unpaid earnings among other grievances. Richard's decision to sue was significant. She had the option to file the case under the pseudonym Jane Doe, but chose to go public after careful consideration. Her actions reflected a desire for accountability and justice, highlighting a growing wave of artists willing to confront the industry's power dynamics head-on. Number 8. Kanye West. One particularly revealing moment came during a 2014 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, when Khloe Kardashian recounted her experience at a Diddy party, describing the atmosphere as one where everyone was, quote, but naked. This casual comment hinted at an environment that was not merely festive, but possibly rife with the kind of reckless abandon that can often mask deeper issues. In the episode, Khloe's nonchalant attitude towards the situation reflects a broader cultural tendency to overlook or dismiss troubling dynamics in high-profile social settings. She said, "Stop! You met Khloe's new crew of friends, and all I said was yes. And then I shopped. All I said was yes." Her anecdote seems innocuous on the surface, but in hindsight, it raises questions about the kind of atmosphere that Diddy cultivated at these gatherings and the implications of such behavior. What might have seemed like a harmless night out is now viewed through a different lens, one that connects to allegations of coercive environments and inappropriate activities that have surfaced in recent months. Kanye West, who has had a tumultuous relationship with both Diddy and the Kardashian family, also made comments regarding Combs that, when revisited, now resonate differently. In 2022, West referred to former political commentator Alan Combs as a quote fed, insinuating that Combs had betrayed others to evade legal troubles. He elaborated, saying, "That's why you got to come at me, 'cause part of the deal for you to be able to do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're going to go pull my co-core." At the time, West's comments were dismissed by many as the ramblings of a celebrity known for his outlandish and often unfounded accusations. Yet, in light of Combs' current legal predicaments, these statements take on a new significance. They echo the themes of betrayal and compromise that have become painfully relevant in the context of the ongoing allegations against Combs. While it's difficult to ascertain the authenticity of West's claims, the timing of his remarks raises questions about the nature of relationships within the entertainment industry. Did West possess insider knowledge about Combs's activities, or were his statements merely a product of his own struggles and perceptions? The ambiguity surrounding West's assertions leaves room for speculation. The phrase, "it's a party," while seemingly harmless, can take on a metaphorical meaning that hints at darker undertones when one considers the nature of the events hosted by Diddy. West's evasive remark about not being invited to such gatherings, "You've heard about the party that everyone is talking about, but you've never got invited to them," implies an exclusive world where questionable practices might be hidden behind a facade of glamour and excitement. Number 9, 50 Cent. Curtis James Jackson II, better known as 50 Cent, has built a reputation not just for his music, but also for his fierce feuds with other prominent figures in the hip-hop industry, and his long-standing rivalry with Sean Diddy Combs is one of the most notorious. This rivalry can be traced back to 2006, when 50 Cent released the diss track The Bomb. In this track, he alleged a connection between Diddy and the murder of the legendary rapper Biggie Smalls, an accusation that shocked many and sent ripples through the hip-hop community. The line, "He scared them boys from the West Side. Break them," exemplified the animosity that was brewing, positioning 50 Cent as a challenger to Diddy's throne in the rap game. Despite the dramatic accusations, there has been little concrete evidence to support the conspiracy theories linking Diddy to Biggie's murder, which remains one of hip-hop's most enduring mysteries. However, 50 Cent has consistently used the narrative to bolster his public persona, further fueling the feud between the two. Fast forward to October 2023, when 50 Cent elaborated on his issues with Diddy, revealing that he found Combs' parties to be uncomfortable. He remarked, "That's not really beef, though, that's just competitiveness," downplaying the rivalry while simultaneously adding another layer to their complicated relationship. During his final lap tour, 50 Cent made headlines with his humorous yet pointed comments about Diddy, stating that Combs would hug you from the front and the back at the same time, a phrase that not only highlighted the complexity of Diddy's persona, but also served to critique his alleged behavior at social gatherings. This kind of commentary underscores the playful yet biting nature of 50 Cent's approach to rivalries. He often mixes humor with harsh truths, making his jabs both entertaining and impactful. In the wake of the legal troubles surrounding Diddy, including the raids on his homes, 50 Cent ramped up his criticism, becoming even more vocal about his disdain for the music mogul. He reportedly sold a docu-series titled Did He Do It?, which presumably explores the myriad allegations against Combs. His quip, "I guess this means I won't be invited to the white Tupac," indicates his willingness to leverage the controversy for his own brand and career. Number 10. Tupac Shakur. The speculation surrounding Diddy's potential involvement in Tupac's murder has long been a topic of discussion in the rap community. 50 Cent has been among those who suggested that Diddy was somehow implicated in the rapper's untimely death. Although there is scant evidence to substantiate these claims, they resonate with a history of tension between these legendary figures in hip-hop. Tupac himself was vocal about his suspicions regarding Diddy. In a 1995 interview with Vibe magazine, when asked if he thought Combs was connected to his previous shooting, Tupac boldly stated, "I believe so," adding that, "It's between me and him, and only he knows." This statement, combined with Tupac's later fatal shooting in 1996, has lent an air of intrigue and mystery to the relationship between the two. In a shocking twist, Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, a figure recently arrested in connection with Tupac's murder, claimed in 2023 that Combs had offered $1 million to facilitate Shakur's assassination. Such allegations, whether true or not, further complicate the public perception of Diddy, painting him as a potentially nefarious figure within the hip-hop narrative. Davis remarked, "I think that was a bad move, dude. You know what I'm saying? To me, yeah, but show some love, brother love," illustrating the chaotic web of friendships, rivalries, and betrayals that characterize the world of hip-hop. What do you think about the warnings of these 10 famous stars? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.